So Bitcoin is down on the day 0.15%, and the last month almost 3%, and in the last year Bitcoin is down almost 30%. Now, a lot of people are panicking about this, but there's actually nothing to panic about because if you've been in Bitcoin long enough, you know that it is just part of the Bitcoin cycles. And like I always say on this channel, what's really important to do with Bitcoin is zoom out. And only if you zoom out in Bitcoin, you really understand what's going on and you're not really phased by these short-term declines in price. And what we can see here is the daily chart. And if we go to the weekly, we're going to see how when we zoom out, everything kind of gets into perspective. And you can see that it is just part of the Bitcoin price. And sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. And of course, if you go to the 1 hour chart, it's going to be very hectic. And if you're looking to trade this, this is like, I mean, good luck because this is really volatile asset, and that's why I don't do it short term. And I don't know really people that trade this short term because there's a lot of volatility, and with that, a lot of frustration as well. And that is why I always zoom out on the price, and I recommend everyone who's watching to do the same thing. And you can see here a lot of ups and downs in the price. It's just very volatile asset. So if we zoom out, you always get a better perspective. And what we can see recently right now with the Bitcoin price, that Bitcoin might fall from there a little bit more because we could see a rising wedge here and Bitcoin kept going down. And what you can notice really quick is if we look at the daily, we can see that after a rising wedge, the price usually keeps going down from there. So we can see one that happened over here in 2022. We saw this rising wedge here and the price kept going down. And the same thing we're seeing here in 2025, the end of 25, where the price went into this wedge here and then went down further. And we can expect the price to do the same here. Now, it's not necessarily mean that this is going to happen 100%. Nobody knows for 100% what's going to happen, but if we look at history, we can kind of see where the price can go because of past behavior in this asset. And so just zoom out in the price, relax, don't panic, because this is the biggest thing with people that they see the price going down short term and they're like, Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin, um, is going to fail, Bitcoin is going to zero. And I just want to show you something. This is a website that tracks every time that an analyst or the media said that Bitcoin is dead since 2010. It recorded every time someone said that Bitcoin is dead, and it's already been 472 times that Bitcoin was declared dead. People said that it's going to zero, and if you invested $100 each time, you'd have almost $77 million today. If you just bought consistently $100 every time someone said that Bitcoin is dead right here, you can see the different prices, and that is the best strategy in my opinion with Bitcoin. Just DCA consistently. The price is a distraction, and this technology is just going to keep going forward, keep evolving. The price will keep going higher. And one of the reasons that I know that the price will keep going up forever is because the government will keep printing money forever. And as long as they keep doing that and devaluing, debasing the US dollar, we know that Bitcoin will keep going higher and higher. So you can say whatever you want to say about Bitcoin. People say it's a scam. People say it's for criminals. People say a lot of different negative things about it. But this just shows how wrong people are all the time. And if you buy Bitcoin, for example, and if you actually zoom out, you can see that, if you bought in the last year, then you're down almost 30%. If you bought in the last 6 months, you're down almost 20%. And that is why I always say to zoom out, because if you bought in the last 5 years, then you get a totally different picture. You're up 100%. And if you bought, you can see that it is up 16,000% since this chart here shows us 2016. So that is why you have to zoom out with Bitcoin, ignore the price, ignore the short-term negativity, and just know that Bitcoin is a long-term asset, in my opinion. And like I always say on this channel, if your time horizon with Bitcoin is less than 3 years, if you need the money in the near future, then I suggest don't buy Bitcoin, because you will expect a different outcome. And when it goes down, you're going to be disappointed and you're going to get out of your position. You're going to sell your Bitcoin, and you don't want to do that. Okay, because the gains happen over time. You have to know that the longer you hold, the better result you get. So only if your time horizon is more than 3 years, even 4 years, I'd say use the money that you don't need in the short term and keep DCA weekly, monthly, and that is how you get the most of it. Okay, so I just wanted to hop on here really quick and I'll wrap it up here. If you like the content, make sure you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.